Hello.
Hello. You hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you fine. Just inviting my friend right now.
Alrighty.
And there he is. Hi, Unisage. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
And my cat is here too. Hello, cat. Anyway, I'm ready.
Alright. So
We're
you,
gonna play random Unisage. Okay. This is gonna go all kinds of wrong.
you guys ready?
Yep.
Alright.
So, describe, I've actually watched you play by observing one of your games. And,
Uh, yeah, I don't mind going against both of you because I mean if you guys are new to
I'm not new, I just suck.
Oh, okay. It's just that you know what it is? It's not that I'm saying I'm like good. It's just that I've
I've
played
seen you play.
like
You are good.
I played maybe I probably 100 games against people over the year and a half. So
Yeah,
I I mean I'm not the best player, but like I feel like if you're brand new to the player versus player, then it's like it's a different type of
game
difficulty, you
entirely.
know.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the
I've played
AI
maybe
can
five.
the AI can be hard, but it's predictable, you know.
hmm Yeah, I've played maybe five player versus player games.
But like if like honestly, when I first started playing against people, I was terrible too. Um, but the more you play against other people, the more you kind of you understand a little bit more of what you got to do. And like when I first started playing, I would like suicide my army. Like then I kind of realized later like sometimes it's better to retreat or to get a better position on the map. And then the other thing I learned was like your economy is really important because if you get to the late game and if your economy is not very good, then the person with the better economy will have like a bigger advantage against you.
Yep. The thing is, at this point, I'm like I can either build my economy or I can build an army. I cannot do both.
Well, it just takes practice. What I did, like for myself, I would go into skirmish and just do like the first like 30 or 40 turns against the computer and
hmm
just see which build order or which would give me like the best advantage going because I think most games in PvP it's like turn 40 to turn 50 is when usually the armies like
Make
meet.
contact. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you practice and you get to that turn time or turn period, you can see if your army is big enough or you can counter like if your opponent goes heavy on like mech or vehicles, then obviously you want stuff that can do like high armor piercing damage or single fire focus units or
Yeah, that makes
sometimes
sense.
infantry depends on what unit it is.
That makes sense. But yeah, I just feel like my economy for like the first 60 turns or something is just like trying to not go into the red.
Yeah, that I would say that is probably the next hardest part of the game is like the economy, because each faction has different requirements when it comes to food or power, so that can get kind of confusing.
Yeah, and right now I know how to play Space Marines and Necrons very badly, and the other factions are just mystery pudding to me.
But like, I think knowing how to do the like from turn 1 to turn 30 is really important, because like for instance, if you play Necron and you don't get a second base, uh, I mean, like Tyranid, Necron, they you always want to get like a second base before like turn 30. You know, like
Yeah, I'm having trouble getting down there. Um, yeah, it's like when I play Necrons right now, at least I can get a base around turn 35, 37, but that's not fast enough.
right. Well, the more games you play, like the the better you'll get. And there's, I think there's like, you know what can help a lot is knowing which units counter the other unit. Like, um, for instance, right? I'm Chaos. If I was against Necron and my opponent went like heavy on heavy destroyers, cultists are actually pretty good against heavy destroyers because they have so many models, and like heavy destroyers are only killing like 2 cultists
Because
per.
they have few attacks.
Right. So like, I mean, people think cultists are kind of garbage, but like they're actually pretty good against that matchup. But they die horribly to like other infantry units, so they're kind
Yeah,
of kind of a mixed bag. But
that makes total sense. I hadn't considered it, but yeah, makes total sense. And you know, I know I've seen it. I have seen destroyers do very little damage to cultists, distinguishing cultists. This is actually my first time playing against Chaos. Well, I've played against the AI as Chaos, but um, only a couple of times actually.
yeah, chaos is pretty strong. Uh, there's there's a lot of different ways you can go about chaos. Um, I like to create like a chaos army, so I kind of do like a three base start, so to speak.
How do you manage loyalty?
So that's a good question. I generally, what I'll do is like once I build that population building, like sometime after that, that's when I would build the loyalty buildings out. Because the loyalty will start to be a real problem once your population goes over the general 6 cap. Then you'll start to see like you're losing a lot of resources or whatnot. But if your cities are like, um, to me, I think that's like the ideal time to start popping those loyalty buildings once you grow your city past the 6 cap. But it's tricky because the the thing is, if you don't build enough production, then you're gonna be your army's gonna be smaller. So it's like you don't want to go like total Sim City, because then you don't have a big enough army to like defend or like.
Yeah, that's
Um,
my problem. I either have a great economy or an army. I don't have both.
yeah, that's It's
I
tricky.
actually did a stream the other night of my Necron build I had perfected against the AI, and basically I started the stream by saying that around turn 15 I start producing warriors, around turn 40 I start producing predators, and around turn 80 I start producing doom scythes, and around turn 100 I will have won the game. This was a large map against 4 AIs or something, and the timings held exactly almost. I had won the game by turn 102, and
Right.
everything went perfectly smoothly, and it does not work at all against a human being.
Well, I think too, like when you're playing, like human beings can, like computer can't. They don't under. Okay, like if you're playing against a computer, they don't understand like, oh, you're doing that strategy type of thing. So like, I think that's the biggest difference. Like humans can understand what you're doing, and then they can actually counter it or adjust their play style. So I mean, I'm not. These type of games generally are like people like to play
It's
against the
basically
AI,
StarCraft. Yeah.
but once you play a lot of PvP, it's like it's hard to go back to playing against the AI because the intelligence level is like so much different. Like when you're playing against the I mean, if you just play against the AI, then you don't even know what I'm talking about. But as soon as you start playing against real people, and then you go back into playing against the AI, you'll notice a huge difference. Like it's not the same. Like
Before I did the stream, I played. I think I played 4 multiplayer matches to try and see if my strategy worked at all in multiplayer, and it didn't. But I see exactly what you're talking about. Playing against the AI is a waste of time.
I mean, I'll play against the AI when I'm trying to learn different build orders, or if I'm trying to gauge whether I'm playing this faction right. Like for the first like 30 or 40 turns, but like after that I don't really waste my time. But
Man, Yenesis, you're very quiet. Maybe it helps if it's no turned up as much as I can.
you guys are on the same team, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Ulysses, can you maybe put your microphone into your mouth or something?
It's pretty close to my mouth.
Okay.
You want me to swallow
You know what? Spitters are quitters. Of course I want you to swallow.
it?
No, but now I can actually kind of hear you.
Because you're funny. Just chill, listening, learning.
Okay. It's all good, man.
Yeah, I'm streaming this game, so just let you guys know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell Ulysses that.
So you guys are gonna be famous. You're gonna be on YouTube.
What? In the fuck? My unit just lost its move. Okay.
No, there'll probably be like only like 10 people that watch the video. So.
And now I can't move my other unit. Buggy match game?
You can't move your unit?
Oh, some extreme lag is going on. I just captured a tile without standing on it.
I'm streaming I'm hosting this from New York City.
And we're in Denmark.
Yes, I guess that's a long way to
halfway
go.
around the world. But yeah, my unit, I think this is a graphical glitch. My unit captured a tile that it's nowhere near, and it looks like it hasn't moved, but apparently the game thinks it has. Not quite sure what is going on.
Yeah, the other thing I notice is like with new players is they're bad at clearing out the neutrals. That's one thing uh, that people can kind of practice to get better at. Because you generally don't want to lose units in the early game.
Yeah, I am very bad at that since they did something to the AI. I haven't played for about a year. I only just got back into Gladius. And boy, the neutral AI has gotten good.
But
Like
I would
it's
say
so
like for you guys, the best probably strategy is to take the middle, because that way your forces are like together. It'll be a lot harder for me to like attack one of you, because then I'll have to, I'll have to attack you guys together.
that is a fair point.
Not, I
Let's
mean,
do that Unity check. And meanwhile, you sink around the flank and take us in the back.
yeah, I mean,
Now you're
Chaos
extremely
doesn't have.
just in the middle now.
I wouldn't say Chaos has the best sieging until maybe later in the game when they get fiends out. They're not the, well. I guess if you get melted bombs, but that's if you go,
Jesus,
like,
Chaos can get melter bombs.
well, with the Chaos Marines,
Okay, only Chaos Marines. Still,
like
that's a broken
and the
unit, isn't it?
Berserkers, or the Marines
Wow, I
that.
almost lost a unit to neutrals just now. This is going incredibly well. Run the fuck away, little man. Wow, Space Marines build so slowly. Been playing a lot of Necrons lately, and I'm kind of getting used to being able to rapid rise my buildings. By the way, Descry, I'm organizing a Gladius multiplayer event on next Sunday. Time is negotiable, but right now it looks like around 8 p.m. GMT.
Or like a tournament.
Not really, it's just for fun.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
I'll be
I'll
streaming it, and you are welcome to do the same.
okay. I gotta step out for like a minute, but I'll be back.
Sure, save the game, and we can resume.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. I think we lost the turn.
Oh no, I did my turn and then I just let it time down.
Okay. Got it just in time though.
So Sung, you
Yeah?
started playing this a year ago, but then you took a break from it.
Yeah. There's, you know, lots of games, so little time, and all that.
Have you played these type of games like Civilization, stuff like this, or is
Honestly,
this?
to me, this is more like an RTS.
Yeah, but it feels like Civilization, but without like uh the intricate economy and diplomacy and
Diplomacy,
all
yeah.
that kind of stuff. Like far as like the war base hexagon, it feels like Civilization, but a little bit more. Um, I don't know. I haven't played Civilization in a long time, so maybe my memory's not so good.
Yeah, to me, this is more like Fantasy General, Panzer General, and Panzer Corps, and Fantasy Wars, and those games. There's actually a game that is exactly like this, but with a bit more content so far that I kind of like more. Called Warlock 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really good and completely obscure. Nobody's ever heard about it, but fantastic little game. I'll throw you a link in a PM. If Steam will let me. Yep. Okay, I'm back to the game. Wow, Internet heroes are really expensive.
Yep. It's like something is wrong with the game. Something, I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know if it's the loyalty or something, whatever. I don't know.
Well, your loyalty is a +3. You should be fine. Wow, I'm getting my ass kicked here. Man, it's hard to go back to Space Marines after Necrons.
I like Space Marines a lot. They have some really good stuff. Like you have orbital strike, orbital drop, orbital scan. You got some. The assault marines are really good if used correctly.
They are?
Yeah, but I mean, you usually don't want them taking damage in the front line. You want them behind like the Space Marines, and then you fly them over top. They're really good at destroying vehicles, actually.
Okay. Like, last time I played Space Marines, but like I said, that was about a year ago. They were terrible.
Well, I started playing Space Marines when everybody said that they sucked, and then I started like beating, everybody with them, and then
Nice.
well, I didn't beat everybody, but I beat a lot of people. No. So like, what happened was, I think at the time, like people were like, "Oh, Astra Militarum is too strong, Necron's too strong," and then everybody was just saying like, "Oh, Space Marine sucks." So then I started trying to, figure them out, and like they kind of became my main faction that I played with, but
Who said the who said the Necron was strong? They're fucking retarded. They're the most useless fucking race in the entire game.
Necrons are. See, Necrons, you have to understand them though. Like they.
What, but the Doomsday Arc is a piece of shit?
No, they're. If you know how to play them, they're good.
They're decent if you know how to play.
Like I wish people would utilize the Tomb Blades, because I think Tomb Blades are pretty good, but like they're meant to kind of flank like a. They're not meant to be pushed right into the center of an army. They're more. You want to send them on flanking missions to take out.
Do you want to flank a Castellan robot with Journey?
No, I mean you don't deal.
The problem with Tomb Blades is that they can't really flank because they're not very fast, and
They are fast. They are fast. They're just.
You know who's a really good Necron player? Dr. Jesus, Divine Heretic.
yeah, Dr. Jesus.
Those-
I had the pleasure of being thoroughly schooled by him.
Those two are really good Necron players. I mean, so if you watch them play, they're definitely not a weak faction. I can tell you that.
Oh, I completely agree. Ah, you're just a scrub. But so am I. But like, I can beat a very hard AI with Necrons and with Space Marines, and that's the only two factions I can do that with. I can't beat anybody in multiplayer. But I should probably is there like a wiki with like details of the meta of this game?
I don't think so.
Oh,
But I know, who is it? I'm trying to a Doozle. I think he put a guide for Tyranids, like the first 30 turns or whatever. And then I don't know if, I mean, it'd be nice if people did some video guides for each faction, like how to.
Man, it would be nicer if they did some text guides.
Yeah, text guides are good. No, I think he also did a text guide too for Tyranids. I think it's on Steam, the Steam forums.
Nice. Gladius for beginners. Okay, I'll have a look at the theme guides later.
Like I was thinking of trying to do some tutorials on Space Marine and Chaos, and then maybe like orcs or something.
I could definitely use the help. I'd love to play orcs actually. Orcs is what I main on the tabletop.
I've not played the tabletop.
It's very different from this.
Card 5. I can imagine. The only thing I don't like about Chaos is that you could literally build, like, say the MOP, right? And the first unit that it kills, it could change into a Chaos Spawn or a Demon Prince.
Wow.
Which could really, it could almost like lose you the game right there. That's, I'm hoping that they change it where maybe the heroes are immune to transforming. I don't know. I don't think Rock would have to agree to that, I guess, but
Well, who cares about what Rock thinks? He's only the developer. We'll flog him to her base. But, I mean, why wouldn't you want a Demon Prince?
well, you don't want a Demon Prince in the early game because it eats up all your influence, so you can't expand as quickly, and it also eats up a big, huge energy resource too. You don't really need a Demon Prince in the first 30 turns because you're not. You can clear the neutrals without a Demon Prince. You don't. So it actually hurts your economy. And the Demon Princes aren't even that great.
Oh, I've never. I don't think I have seen a Demon Prince. No, that was a Warp Smith. Yeah, I haven't seen the Demon Prince, so I don't know anything about them actually.
Yeah.
I would really like if Fortresses of Redemption had just a single heavy boulder in addition to the last cannon.
I think that's like kind of Space Marines' biggest glaring weakness is that if you wanted to be really mean, you could just hunt all their fortresses down on the map.
Yeah, kill the air
And
cannon.
that basically all you gotta do is play turtle up, like just kill their fortresses and then turtle up, and then your economy will be way better
Yeah,
than his economy.
yeah, and all you need is two basic infantry units to do it.
But a way you can kind of combat that, if you research orbital strike, and if you have the influence to cast it, you can kind of, because you can fire off with the fortress and then orbital strike to finish it off.
Ah, yeah,
So
that's
usually
actually a
that's
good idea.
yeah, that's what I usually do with Space Marines to combat
Hmm.
that. But
Oh my God, fall back, Ulysses. I like how you told us to meet up in the middle of the map, and the middle of the map is just death with death on top and more death on the side.
yeah, well, I guess that's good for me. It gives
Yeah,
me more time to build up.
I kind of got the impression the other day from people talking that the chaos is strongest early.
Uh, yeah, they're. I mean, I think they're like if you can get a good amount of chaos spawn from the MOP, you can definitely be the strongest in the late turn 30. Because you'll have a huge chaos army. But I haven't played a whole lot of games yet, like with chaos. I kind of took a break from Gladius for a while, so
Oh,
I
me too.
I have to kind of test it out more.
The man catcher. Is it a one-use item? It says cooldown one of 3 turns. No, it must be multi-use. Never mind. Oh my god, and he's healing. You need to run, Ulysses.
It's kind of dumb. I didn't even move that far out of base and castle was on.
Yeah, well, what can you do?
Can't do shit versus the castles.
Nope.
What faction are you?
Tyranids.
It's secret.
Tyranids?
I'm sorry. Oh shit.
Okay, so to deal with the robots, you want to try to get Carnifexes out.
Kitty, what's up? I'm sorry, I have a very whiny cat. I promise I'm not abusing her. Yeah, you just sound like it, don't you? Yeah. Okay, I guess it might actually help if I fed her every once in a while. Man, I'm so bad at this game. I just cancelled the building halfway through construction because I changed my mind.
Like I said, the more you play, the better you'll get.
Yeah, and I'm really rusty with Space Marines. It's like I said, it's been about a year since I've played them.
I think the biggest thing, like new players, they jump into PvP and they just get demolished, and then they think that the game like is not balanced, or like, and then they just like never play again. But what a lot of times is they don't like. Usually the people that they're playing with have played like over 100 games. Like
Yeah.
some of the Discord players, they've literally played over 100 games, like of player versus player.
Yep. Yeah, I see some of the same names now that I saw a year ago, and they're still playing multiplayer games every day. yeah, it'd be completely unreasonable if I thought that I could come with my 5 multiplayer games and kick ass. It's a ridiculous notion. Jesus, run. Yes, you're right, Ulysses. We really do need to. However, how to do it?
Oh, another tip I would share with you guys is try to use waypoints because it can kind of save you a turn. When your units are producing from your cities, you can do a waypoint to put them in the right direction you want them to go.
Oh yeah. Actually, set rally point. I completely forgot about that.
I mean, just little things like that can kind of like sometimes save you a turn because sometimes they can go in the wrong direction.
It's too bad you can't resource trade in this.
Oh yeah, that would really kill me. You guys sharing your resources together.
Then we might actually have a chance.
What are you talking about? You guys should have double the army as me. You should have no problem killing me.
We're getting screamed by the wildlife. But at least we have almost hooked up. Man, Ulysses just had the worst stab. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I can see, yeah, there's robots in the middle.
okay, made some major misplays, but I think I'm finally sorting out what I need to do. Basic maths. Hard. Oh fuck sticks. I forgot to turn on one of my buildings. Man.
Yeah, I hate that. Sometimes happens to me too. I forget like I deactivated something, and then it's
Yeah.
like I check it like 10 turns later. I'm like, oh, that's just great.
Yep. Exactly what I just did. find it worrisome you're not screaming in agony over the robots.
Oh, maybe I'm not engaging them just yet.
Man, I hope not. Or do I? I don't know. Maybe if you engage them and get totally wrecked, we can take you.
I'm sure if you guys just play smart, combine your forces, I'm gonna have a hard time trying to take two of you on.
Let's hope so. Man, if we win, I'm gonna make fun of you.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm gonna try my best to take you guys out. So I'm not gonna go easy. I'm not gonna go easy on you guys.
No, why would you? Fuck, we moved badly, Ulysses. No, not that badly after all. Okay. Weird. I think I need to brush up a bit on Space Marine Central Command. I really tanked my economy right off. I was not very smart. The thing is, you have plenty of resources to go into the negative, so I should have just done that, but I don't know. I didn't.
My game is frozen by the way.
Your game's frozen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do I need to reload?
I'm not sure. Did you end your turn?
Yeah.
Then yes. My game is taken.
All right, let me save it. So you want me to load it?
Yep.
Okay. Is your game working now?
Mine seems fine. Okay.
Yeah, you might have to rejoin, see if it.
Is it working, Ulysses?
Yeah, but I just lost 2 turns.
Oh shit.
Okay, I could load it to turn 34.
And then I only lose 1 turn.
Yeah, still seems fine to me. Oh my god. It's a robot and it's on our asses. Okay, so the AI uses some kind of fuzzy logic because it didn't do the same thing it did last turn.
Yeah.
That's good to know. AI likes us. It really likes us. Yay!
Oh, I see you guys.
You see us?
Yes.
That's not good. Oh, there you are. Hello.
Melted bombs. Okay.
Do melter bombs work on hell roots?
Uh, they, yeah, they work on any like monstrous creature.
Nice.
Don't really want to press into you.
You should run. You should totally run.
Yeah, I will.
Oh shit, you ran really far. How fast are those gas bombs?
Would you believe that my research is 74 per turn at this stage of the game?
Jesus Christ, then we better fucking win right now. How's that even possible?
It's kind of like sort of a build I came up with.
That's disgusting, man. Wow, you've found him. Okay, well, let's do this then. Oops, misclick. Okay, screw long-term planning. I think we need stuff right now. What even is that? Oh, it's the home route. Why didn't I use Jink? Wait, did it just turn into a chaos spawn?
Looks like it.
I did not know they could do that. Okay, Ulysses, I think we need to run like hell right now.
Question is,
If the robots didn't help him, I don't know if he would win this. They're actually helping him, dude.
Yeah, they are. They started out by murdering you and forcing you to stay in your base.
Yep.
Yep.
Like 5-10 tiles away from my base. That's just fucking bad.
Let's see, 1, 2,
Might as
3,
well just invade.
5, 6. 6 tiles away from your base, they were.
Yep.
The good news is they followed us, so if we just fall back and we fall back fast enough, we'll run right into them. Oh, and now they're running away. Fucking typical.
They should go after the strongest player in the game.
but you guys check my heroes. Do you see the items I have on my heroes?
Yeah. Scroll of Magus, plus 20% research. That's new. And you have 2 of those.
So now I understand why my research is so high.
Is that global?
Yeah, it's global.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think this game could be more retarded, but I guess it can.
Just gotta get good.
Now I could be really mean here and zone your captain and probably kill it next turn.
Yeah, that's. I mean, what can we do about it? Not a whole lot.
Do it.
Question is, do you have devastators? So I'll need to.
That's a good question.
I need to scout it out, I guess.
Are you guys playing live?
Sorry, what?
Are you playing live?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I'm streaming this live. I'll drop a link for you. If I can figure out how to do that.
Isn't it on your
Oh,
YouTube?
it's my turn. Oops. For some reason, I didn't push the button, I guess.
Oh crap. Okay, I'll have to give me a second. It's my turn.
Yeah, I tried to find your stream and stream some videos, but that's just a YouTube link.
Are you streaming on Twitch or YouTube or?
So I can kind of zone you, but not really.
Well, looks like you're doing a pretty good job. You just saw me. Does that work against invulnerable damage reduction?
No, just range. I don't know. I just cast it. See what it's gonna do.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's more for the forest. Ah, he did some healing. Did some healing. But Chaos Spawns are very tanky. Or they have a lot of HP.
Yeah, so I see. Oh, you're not streaming on Twitch?
No, I am.
Oh.
Oh no, not Twitch. I'm putting it to YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, what game turn are you on?
We're on 740. And oh, it's decided. We're doing 2v1, me and my friend against this Christ, and He is spanking us big time.
We go in my spawn.
Yeah.
So I didn't that then.
How do you actually counter spawns?
Flying
That's-
units, generally, best counter, can't attack them at all, but grenades are good at them again, as well.
Just have stupid amounts of HP. Wow. Okay, I hesitate to say that anything is a bit broken, but move through cover and fleet and 40 HP.
Yeah, not broken at all.
They're not broken if you pay for them.
Well, if you had a Turvagon here, you could heal the captain and heal the Marines. Oh wow,
this
that
grenade damage depends on how many models you have left.
Yep.
Okay, well that was stupid. Oh no, Unity, you should have run, mate.
Well, he's trying to save your captain, so. Oh, he's got a
Yeah,
stun grenade.
That is way too late. But yeah, use that stun grenade. What's the range of that stun grenade? One tile. Wow. Good times, good times.
I like the sounds he's making.
Point. I don't like that you spawn a new chaos spawn every time you kill a model. Oh, you're not. I mean, now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 spawns. Damn.
Who do I want to go for?
Well, you have the luxury of being able to say all the things.
I'm conflicted.
Yeah, it's very hard, man.
Well, I mean, my estimations aren't spot on in this game yet, but I would say you could kill both of us right now.
Whoa. Woo.
Yeah.
That was pretty big. All right, I want to.
And Space Marine captains are so fucking tough.
Oh, the robot's helping you guys.
Wow, I actually did that.
Yeah, my warp smith is just gonna annihilate you next turn.
Fuck you.
You know what I'm gonna do? I mean, it looks like you're safe from the warp smith, but
Yeah, I know I'm not.
I just have to remove that one ruin there. And he's gonna have blast you to Kingdom Come.
The game's already over.
Do you mind if we surrender?
Yeah, you
Fine,
guys.
surrender.
All right, watch this.
Poof.
Boom.
Yeah, and that's game.
More insult to injury. There's another.
And now you have, how many do you have now? 7 units of spells?
Yeah, but my economy is tanking with the power right now.
Dude, doesn't really matter, does it?
Well, you guys pushed into me. I didn't push into you.
That is true, and we shouldn't have.
Yeah, Can we do 2 more turns? I just want to see how high my research is in 2 more turns.
Sure.
I think it'll be past 100. I'm just curious.
Ulysses, are you game for a rematch, maybe?
Yeah, probably. I haven't really tried the tournaments that much. So. Kinda missed out.
2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Should be probably in the 90s.
Research.
Was that your entire army, guys?
Yeah. I have a unit of bikes left.
The stun grenade was a smart idea, but
But that was the only smart idea. Yeah.
you gotta kind of kill the army before the stun grenade can really be effective. But if you're a tuner player, I would
I'm not.
definitely go Turvagon over the Prime, because if you had the Turvy, you could have healed the captain, which would have stopped me from pushing in.
Yeah, but I'm not a tournament player. I pick random.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a Necron player, basically.
But those research items, if it's the same, same stuff again, then what's the point?
Sure. If you're down, just cry.
Oh, rematch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we can get one more new player. See if we can get one more new player that could join my team, maybe.
Oh man, you don't need the help.
Yeah.
You guys are pretty good. You just
Power.
You're very kind, but you're full of lies.
you guys honestly, if you guys had a Turvagon with that force, I would have probably lost.
Yeah, you've got to outlast him because he's running out of power while he's got all those units. And once that happens, it tanks his economy, and then you can kind of.
Yeah, I normally I get a power relay outpost city, and I don't have one.
How do we do that when the chaos spawns can move like 3, 4 tiles or something? 3 tiles.
6.
And they can tank 6 tiles, and they can tank a city easily. So what's the point?
Well, they can't really damage the city.
I mean, you fight him in choke points, and then you just layer up the guns so you can shoot him to death.
Yeah, but how do you choke them when there's like 7 of them?
All right,
Yeah,
so
you don't have to get 7 of them.
let's see my my science. It's at 80 right now. Next turn, it should probably be maybe at 90.
Yeah, that's too low, dude. You need 200 at least.
I'm already researching venom crawlers. Oh, it's at 87, and then I'm gonna be lower. Yeah, probably if I pump rate of change, it would probably take me to almost 100. But I'll be lower on the population. Okay, so let's end this game.
Okay.
So yeah, if you look at the graph, you can see.
Oh shit, I closed it already.
I mean, military-wise, I guess. Yeah, I guess I started to pick up there at the end.
Well, it would have helped if I hadn't made a ton of newbie mistakes early on. Because then I would have had a Dreadnought out also when we had that skirmish.
Like, when you guys pushed into me, I would say, like, if maybe you should have scouted first with the scout bike.
Yeah.
That way you would saw, like, my whole forces in the forest there, because unless you have a lot of melee stuff, like, I'll have an advantage because I'm in cover and you're not.
Yeah.
So,
But by the time I got to my bike, it was already, well, we had already moved in. You setting up a new game?
yeah. That was interesting.
This is what you get for playing with noobs.
You guys could have had that game. Like I said, I think you would have screwed me if you had the Tervigon, because with the Tervigon, you can literally heal up the captain every turn. So I can't really snipe the captain.
Yeah, if you can bottleneck him with 2 or 3 units that you keep healed, and you have shooting units behind him.
Like, honestly, like if you had a Tervigon, I would have pulled back, because I would just eventually you would have grinded me out just from the healing.
You have 2 heroes with double research.
Yeah, it's called my Science Rush MOP build for Chaos. I rush out a MOP, I expand 3 cities, and I emphasize research. Basically, I try to out-tech my opponent, get better units.
I'm gonna try and take off this time.
Yes, tell your enemy your plan.
Well, he just told me his.
Well, I also have another build order, which is the opposite, where I go Chaos Marines and everything under the sun.
Circ Rush.
But my science is not very good going that build. I mean I kind of like doing the Science Rush because I can try to get to higher tech stuff, which a lot of times you never see in games.
Mm-hmm.
Usually games end like it did that last game, where it ended at like turn 50.
Yeah.
But sometimes games can go longer, so.
Well, if we play on a medium world size, it will last longer.
All right.
That's not a guarantee you could spawn next to him and have an ally miles.
Oh, just reload because I increased the world size. So the world size is bigger, so this game should go longer then.
Yeah. Team Ulysses.
Or if you're Space Marines, you can choose to deploy near.
All right. So Necron it is. Oh, that's gonna be really annoying. Necron and Space Marines. Okay, great.
Shoot him! Shoot till he's dead!
Necrons are at least really shooty.
Yeah.
Man, I still Necrons, the failboat they have, the Doomsday Arc, I cannot get over that shit. The first time, like, I played the tabletop game, and Doomsday Arcs are the shit on the tabletop. They're devastating. And I played Gladius for the first time as Necrons, and I ticked right up to the Doomsday Arcs, and I started spamming them, and I had 3 out before I made contact with the enemy. And the first enemy was Dreadnought that walked up and melee punched my Doomsday Arc 1 time and it exploded. And I was like, the fuck?
All right, when you guys are ready, ready up.
Yeah. Ulysses? Hello, mate.
I am
Yeah, we know. But click the ready button.
I did.
Oh,
Is that ready?
I'm gonna put Unisys volume up because I can barely hear him. Say something, Unisys.
say something loud.
Cause I increased your volume, so I think I can hear you now. All right. So my start is interesting. All right. I was a little bit distracted there. My wife was talking to me.
Ah, no worries. Just an also. I mean, fuck. Start the game with a misclick. This is going so well.
Do you want me to remake it or?
No, it's fine. I just built my base in the wrong time.
But if you have like a really crappy start, like where you're surrounded by river and cliffs, then
No, my start is fine. I just I tried to click on the tile with 20 signs.
yeah. I mean it's I have no problem with it if somebody's like, oh, I got a bad spawn, can we restart? Because I mean, I don't want to invest like 2-3 hours in a game and then at the end be like, oh well, my respawn sucked.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm not gonna be like that. I'm sure I can lose on my own lack of skill.
I know some people are like, oh, that's cheating, but
I noticed. I noticed especially one person who I shot name doing it. That must be kind of frustrating.
Doing it or complaining about it?
The people complain about it. Like, you beat them fair and square, and then they come, yeah, well, if I hadn't started on that location, then... I don't know, it would bug the fuck out of me.
I'm known about it. I don't tend to blame people when I lose for it.
Don't worry, it wasn't you I had in mind.
I don't know we played.
Oh my gosh, the neutrals are being really annoying to me right now.
Welcome to my world.
So, is there people watching the stream, or I know there's a few people in the drop pod chat. Are you guys watching the stream too?
I am. I'm working.
Oh, okay.
So you've got to entertain me while I suffer. 'Cause it's fucking midnight and I'm working.
You're working at midnight?
Yeah.
Why
Are-
do you do this?
If I get paid by the hour, and I've got to do it.
Well, we won't tell your boss that you're watching Gladius games.
Oh well.
I can do that while I'm working. That's no problem.
Oh. Then I won't bother.
No, I work from home, so you know.
Hmm.
Who are you going to tell? The dog?
Your wife, of course.
She's in bed. It's midnight.
All the more reason to tell her. Oh, hey, guy's wife! I'm a perfect stranger. Wake up! Wake up!
Crazy Dane.
I got a feeling this is gonna be a really long game.
Yeah, I think you may be right.
Good.
Like I'm literally in the corner. Like
Corner camp. Just build 3 bases on the edge of the map there.
you guys are gonna. It's gonna take a long time for you to get to my base.
Unless you spawned in my corner. Or in Unity's corner. Beware the corners.
Yeah, shit ton of food.
Are you spectating that?
No, I'm watching the stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Yeah, you can see when people
Honestly, I don't mind. Like, you. This is not like a serious game. So like, I know some people are like, oh, don't say anything about what I'm doing and playing, and like, I'm cool with it. Like, if you want to tell my opponents like, my economy sucks, or I only have like 4 units, I'm okay with that.
It sucks.
This is a very loose stream. There's free spoilers.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, honestly, Unity's and I are kind of crap. So, I mean, we need all the help we can get. Also, I mean, this is basically a practice game for us. So, I mean, let's hope we can make it entertaining for your viewers, but that's really kind of all the point is to have a little fun. Okay, I'm getting eaten by dogs. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, they are a bit annoying at the start where they're, oh, you're doing infiltrate so you can't overwatch. None.
Yeah, I just got wrecked by 3 of them at once. Apparently didn't enjoy me shooting their friend. I'm not a huge fan of the AI spawning neutrals and packs. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm not used to it yet, but it's kind of rude sometimes. I had a game the other day where I was playing against somebody on the Discord I couldn't pick up. But there were like 9 bees that attacked me suddenly because I shot one of them. And then they just came out of the fog of war and they surrounded all my units. I couldn't move anywhere and they just focused down my units one by one. By the end of the game, there were like 16 of them. Because they had eaten everyone.
Yeah, especially when that happens with Imperial Guard. The units are so shit. Like, well, there's another unit of bees.
Yep.
I got an interesting dilemma here. I have 2 choices for my expansion base. I kind of feel like going over here would be better. That
So
way.
you're on turn 8 and you're already expanding?
Yeah, this is chaos. That's what they do.
Wow.
They're a bit bullshit.
So if people don't know, it's 4 tiles from a base that you can't place another base. Thing is, we have an artifact right here, so I think I'm gonna plant my base over here.
I reset the button.
Actually, that last game we played, I was able to plant my second city at like turn 6.
Wow.
Right.
Like,
This is
if you watch my stream, literally turn 6, I had a second city.
That's it. Needs need faction. Return 4 bases.
But you have to have a Jokado trader start with the chaos base if you want to attempt a turn 6 base.
So it costs a lot of influence to put a base down, I guess.
Yeah, well, like a lot of times, like you don't have a trader in your area when you start sometimes, so then you have to go like Dora the Explorer and try to find one.
Yeah. Man, there's a lot of water on this map.
We're gonna get a drink. Try not to die before I come back.
No promises.
Death by AI wildlife.
That's basically what happened with that bee swarm game I talked about. It ate like, I don't know, I think it ate an army of 7 warriors of me.
Don't like my mineral count here. So we really want to get that going, we can't. Oh, it's gonna delay us a little bit. Just do that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do a different build. Because they're thinking I'm gonna do my science build, right guys? I better change it up.
Just rush flyers and just build flyers.
Well, I got a lot of good food tiles, so I'd be kind of crazy not to go Marines here.
Yeah, you got a shit ton of that.
Like, I could build an army of Marines.
That is an orc's wet dream. Oh, you find an artifact as well. You guys
Can't-
playing with or without an artifact?
With artifacts. Which they should have an advantage because there's 2 of them and 1 of me. So
Assuming they can push out and clear them, yeah.
Just means we're making twice as many bad plays. I think I haven't screwed up my build order yet, so at least that's something.
I like that Rock changed the reduction for acquiring tiles. That they halved it. I think that was a good change. It's like one of the only changes I like. Half the changes that he makes I don't like.
Yeah, I wouldn't really know. Like I said, I've been out of the game for a long time. And back when I did play, the balance really was kind of all over the place. But I mean, after a year of patching, I assume the balance is pretty tight now.
Not with chaos. Too soon. Apparently it's a Games Workshop game. They're not going to get nerfed till the next DLC comes out.
Oh, the power creep of the.
I don't think Chaos is like. I think Tyranids, like, honestly, I don't know. I mean, I think Chaos is not low tier faction. It's definitely at the higher tier, but I don't think it's like.
Being able to build your second base, just be starting you is utter bullshit.
Yeah, turn 6 base. No.
I mean, Tyranids can
No.
get a quick second base, but yeah, not as quick as Chaos.
Yeah, no one can do that.
But the problem is, if you nerf Chaos, then you gotta. I mean, that's gonna hurt them a lot. Like,
My general principle is don't nerf buff.
Nah, it'd be way too much to buff everyone.
The problem is when you nerf shit, you tend to make it unfun.
Yeah, but Tyranids can already be strong. So, in terms of buffing everything else, you basically say, let's make Tyranids easier to get into the base, which would then make them even stronger.
that Enslaver is gonna annoy me all game long.
Why, did it run off?
Yeah, but it's gonna retake the relic if I move my guy away.
Yeah.
So I need to kill it, but the trees are kind of blocking my trajectory with my.
Just chase it. What could possibly go wrong?
I get mind control.
Dr. Pepper.
Well, I should probably remove a forest so then I can shoot it. So if I remove this forest, would that give me range? I think it would.
Mm.
Oh, I can't. I can't remove the force. I can't remove the force on the relic. That sucks.
Can you?
No, it doesn't let me. So can't do that.
I mean, you could just get the expansion upgrade and claim the relic so you can't take it off.
Yeah, but I gotta research the extra tile, and that's not for a while. I mean, once my hero comes out, I can deal with it, but I can't deal with it with just 2 cultists.
I can't deal with it.
Oh no.
Sorry.
You just settled your base right next to it. That's what you did.
Yeah, but I wanted to get that 20 more was it ore? 20% more ore. But yeah, you're right. If I would have plus I get a little more food too.
I think you should just go mass marine with all the bloody food you got around. Yeah, this is insane. This is like orcs would love.
Yeah, we're gonna go down that route. See, watch. Oh, it's gonna retake it. Little bitch. Okay.
You can't while you've got units stood there.
Well, I wanna grab some outposts.
Well, just use your one unit. Or just wait and just send your hero to crap you.
So wait here. If I get rid of that, I think I can hit it from this angle, maybe. Maybe not. I forget how the game works with.
What's the range of your weapons?
I got range 3 with the.
You're not going to kill it in one go, though, are you? That's the thing. Is
Yeah.
And no, I fucked up my build over, for fuck's sake. Why can't I do basic maths?
what are you guys? You Necrons and Space Marine?
Yeah.
Like, two of the shades factions versus the Chaos mass expanding.
Actually, I prefer Space Marines over Chaos, though.
You do?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Who's green and red? Is he new?
I'm red.
No,
Ulysses is green.
the player called Green and Red.
Oh, that's my friend Ulysses.
Is he another pastry?
Yeah.
Ah, you got it then. I had a laugh.
No, Slaver can't take the relic unless.
He's not quite as pale as me, but he's twice as sweet.
He's not. How are any of you pick this fucking heat wave will go?
It's weird because my stream is saying that there's 0 people watching it, but I know Skaven, you're watching it. Oh wait, no, it says 3 people are watching it. I had to refresh it.
You know why? It's because I've got it muted. It doesn't count me as an active watcher if I have chat closed and it mute.
Yeah, Twitch started doing that probably to delay payouts to people.
Well, you don't get a payout just for viewing.
No, but you do get a partnership deal if you have enough viewers, active viewers in your channel.
I got all that. I've still left Twitch. Okay. No, they're assholes. They are. If you've not got tips, that's a lot.
Well, there we go. There we go. That's what I needed.
What? Blow across the ice?
Yeah, that's what we all need.
So is green and red going to be swayed into joining the tournament?
I do not know. Are you, Ulysses?
Am I what?
Are you gonna lace up Ulysses?
Right, you're going to fall on your sword for the cause.
Are you gonna play in the
Hey,
tournament?
I'll take a dive for you, Ulysses. You just have to pay me under the table.
We've actually got a sponsor for the tournament, so there's actually money.
Shit, there's a prize?
Yep.
Well,
Who
Well,
practice then.
is it? The developers that are sponsoring it, or
no, it's an independent third party.
What's the prize then?
It's money.
I don't know what that is. I've never had any.
Ah. Well,
but Skaven, you should try to at least for like the semifinals or the final match, you should try to do like commentary for it.
Yeah, well, there's going to be. It's just only the semis and the finals going to be live. There's going to be too much to organise otherwise.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. We're actually to the point where I don't want people to sign up anymore. I want them to drop out. We've got too many people. Looking at how many hours the games are going to take, I'm like,
Another idea, if you want to mainstream it a little bit more, is you could like record the game and then edit it down so that like the turn time's really quick. But that would take a lot of work.
Well, that's even more time, isn't it? That's the thing.
But like you could, instead of making a game, if it's like unedited game, it's like probably going to be like 2-3 hours. But if you were to like edit it, you could make it into 1 hour maybe. But who wants to spend all that time, right?
Well, yeah, because you're talking like 3 hours a game. Then, if you edit it, it's going to literally take like 6 hours because you've got to.
Yeah, you got make sure you don't cut something out that is like important.
Yeah, then you've got to watch it once it's cut to make sure it makes sense. Like I used to do podcasts.
And then you got to upload it to YouTube, which is going to take forever.
Yeah, man, like. Oh, I did it. A little bit.
I mean, if Slytherin was paying you, then I guess it would be worth it, but don't think
they might be giving me some CD keys to give away.
That would be cool.
Well, they said they would, and they haven't heard back.
Sounds like Slytherin, alright.
I was just like, you know what would be best? If you just gave me the base game of Gladius, because anyone watching it is clearly interested in Gladius. You can sell them the DLC as an upsell.
Yeah, you'd think they'd consider that a good deal, but
because you know what I think. I think there's a lot. The community the PvP community is really small, but I think the single player community is a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And this tournament might make more single player people interested in doing the PvP if they see that, you know, it's better than playing against a computer.
to be fair, the PvP is really hard to get into because, for one, it takes really long time to play a game, and second, it's really clear very early on who's gonna win. And
One of the
it's,
issues with the PvP thing is everyone wants to play on normal game speed. No one wants to play on very fast. Like, you can half the game length playing very fast, but because it changes all the variables, everyone's like, oh my god.
yeah, don't blame them.
A problem with that is that people that have played this like a long time, they've generally played it on normal settings. So for you to put them on the fast setting, it's going to throw off all their timing and everything.
Yeah, I get that. But at the end of the day, like, if you want it to be more competitive, no one wants to have a 5-hour game.
Well, there's nothing really inherently wrong with a 5-hour game, or well, a 3-hour game as is more likely. But the problem is when people can see they've lost already after 45 minutes, and another 45 minutes of playtime is just like a slow downer. And Nobody enjoys that, or at least not very many people. So multiplayer is a hard sell because people come in and they lose 5 matches in a row to people who've been playing for a year and a half, and
See,
they
that's why
spend
I
most
think
of that time not enjoying themselves, and when they're not
that's
so good again.
that's why I've been encouraging everyone to get involved, because we're gonna do like winners losers bracket. So everyone who loses first round will play in the losers bracket. So
pretty cool.
there's a decent chance that you might have got stomped by someone who's really good at the game, but your second game might be really close because you both got no fucking idea what you're doing.
That's a really good idea. It's kind of the same reason why I'm trying to establish a multiplayer game next weekend or next Sunday. The idea is to get a bunch of new players and a bunch of old players and team them up.
Yeah, I think too. I was gonna say like if like what you guys are doing against me, like if you're playing against someone that's really that's played a lot of PvP, then a two versus one is not bad, especially if the other two people are new.
Just don't activate the Mother Skulls DLC for the
Yeah, that's not good. That's unfair, okay. Although, if you're new to the game, like you'll not remember how bad it was. It used to have like 4 attacks.
Oh, I had it from day one. I pre-ordered Gladius.
Oh well, now it just hits one thing with all its attacks rather than 4 different things.
Okay, well that's always something, but man, I remember getting spanked by it.
Yeah, but before, if you were Imperial Guard, it could like wipe out 4 units. Now it's just gonna mash one thing into a stain.
level 6 wildlife, really?
More dogs?
No, Umber Hulks. Oh, sorry, what are they called? Ambles. Umber Hulks, that's D&D.
You a D&D nerd?
Not really, no, but I used to be. Oh, I used to be, but then I discovered Warhammer. I've been a Warhammer nerd ever since.
Ah, but have you played Warhammer D&D?
If you mean Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, then the answer is yes. For 25 years.
25 years. How old are you?
I'm 42.
Hey, I found someone who's older than me.
Congratulations.
I know, right? I'll drink some that.
I would. I have nothing to drink.
What did the Danes drink?
Beer.
Beer. Do you have a specific Danish beer or?
Tuborg. Carlsberg. Off.
No, not Carlsberg. Jesus.
Oh man, it's a national drink here, and it's fucking gross.
Really? It's gross
Yeah.
here as well.
And it's considered kind of a luxury beer. It's like not cheap discounts, well, and I don't get it because it's fucking gross. It's horrible.
That's the power of marketing, that is.
Dude, it's the power of national pride. And you gotta wonder at a nation who takes pride in beer that's that bad.
It's like, like the Irish, like Ireland has Guinness, and like all the Irish people, I'm not drinking mainstream alcohol. And it's like, okay then. Passive aggressive much. Just fucking alcohol. Ah, I can see you going for all the food structures. Focusing really hard. It's gotta focus is in the cheese for chaos. So he's not even talking.
If this goes wrong, I'm blaming you because I totally changed my build over there around them for orders.
Whose orders?
On red and greens. We've been coordinating here in text chat while we're playing.
Track him down!
We have a plan. I'm not confident it's a very good plan.
What's your plan? Obviously don't voice me.
Exactly. It's his face.
It'll be good if the tournament follows through and we have a good turnout.
Why would it fall through?
Well, you know people. Like, lots of people usually volunteer for stuff and then get a bit wishy-washy.
Yeah, okay, true.
Like, I gave everyone 2 weeks to debate the game setting.
Yeah,
Then
that may
made
have
a
been a
video
bit much.
telling them what the game settings were. Sorry, son, but I can't add a win button for you.
Oh.
That did make me laugh though. In the middle of that, I'll be like, oh, I like this setting out into the game.
It just seems so. It just seems so. I don't know. It seemed a bit whiny, the discussion you were having. So I was like, I gotta loosen this shit up a bit.
Well, I found the only person on Discord who likes maps with water.
Yeah, what the fuck is that about?
It was like, I want more water. Why?
Yeah.
Waterworld.
Okay then.
Trying to think here for my next base. Oh, the choices.
I think you should go for
3 bases by 10-20.
I think right here,
That's gross.
Just
we
go for
get-
a base. Just go for it. Good enough.
then we get the power here,
Do it.
then eventually get this, but
More.
I'm greedy. If I'm really greedy, I go look for a better third
Can you
base.
imagine it if you had a start, put down like 3 bases that got bonus power, and then just went mass 4? I mean, I'm not saying anyone should ever do that, but it would be fun. Man, you've got everything in this.
You should see the last game.
He's in the bottom right hand corner, I'm telling you now. He's got fucking everything.
You
It's
know,
like
Yeah,
he-
we already saw I did an orbital
Yeah.
scan.
It's like he purposely like
he
built
did. Yeah, he did.
and then shows his deployments.
That's right. I did exactly that. I have map hacking on, guys. So
Not fucking StarCraft.
We know.
How did you get 2 Castle robots to help you last game? I want to know that. How did you do that?
well, I'm chaos, right?
WD-40.
Yeah, but six tiles from a city? Seriously?
Give him a really good rub.
Oh yeah, like that.
Feel the lubrication.
Oh yeah, my pneumatic pump is like. Rrr.
Who's here that's not in chat?
Yeah, nobody, I think.
There's a lot of lurkers.
Adazu might co-host with me, so I actually want to see what he's like, whether he sounds like a crazy man or not. We'll see. Now there's money on Go for a tournament, everyone's like, I'm gonna smash everyone! But then everyone says the setting's gonna make everyone else OP. That'll make Space Marines broken. That'll make Necrons broken.
For fuck's sake, just play with the default settings. Get good.
Oh man, we're short a couple influence. That sucks. Gotta wait two more turns.
2? Heresy. Oh, you
very
got 4
horrible.
bases.
So we'll go to these bad boys.
They're gonna kill my fucking. Ugh. Dude, run away, Ulysses.
I take it you two are close to each other, and you just said, "Run away, am I?"
No, but we have shared vision. We're not actually remotely close to each other. It's a bit of a problem.
Ah, you were Space Marine. You should have deployed near him.
On Space Marine side, what?
You can deploy anywhere that you have vision to.
Yeah, dude, give me 35 turns to get there.
No, that's what I mean. You didn't have to. You could have dropped your command set near his command center.
Oh, man.
That's what I like to do.
That's pretty cool.
Now I feel like a fucking idiot. I should have done that.
Space Marine's like, wait, I've just realized we could drop from space.
Oh, man, I so did not think about that. Ulysses, why didn't you think about that?
I already tried that tactic before. I thought
You did?
Yeah.
Well, we should totally have done that. That would have been awesome.
I mean, I did it once in a 4v4, right? And these two guys that were playing Space Marine both like put their bases down next to me, and I was like, "Why did you do that?" I was like, I can't sell this area anymore. It was fucking weird.
Dude, this is dumb. I can't even do anything about it. All I can do is hope they don't come after me.
Just bunker up at home and slowly push. Get grenades, frag grenades are a while. This is what I mean with the bigger maps. Like, if you end up with an experienced enemy right now, an experienced guy, it's a bit like I'm going to take this spade and smash your face in.
The thing is, I'm having wildlife uncapping my resources. That's not really working for me.
We shouldn't have gone medium. Well, now we're screwed.
It's fine.
Well, if you guys beat me in the economy route, you'll probably win.
Yeah, Necrons can fire their economy. Use your fucking turbo boost to get your economy to.
I don't have to. Well, I don't know anything about Chaos, but Necrons have a really strong economy as far as I'm concerned.
Well, Chaos, if they go the route of the bullshit summon 3 fucking spawn, their economy tanks like fuck. Seriously, you only have to survive it, choke point it, and win. And I tell you what annoys me the most about Necron. Not that I'm having a rant, but no one uses the teleport home thing, ever.
I've seen people use it.
Everyone in multiplayer is like, it's too expensive, it's too expensive.
I've never used it.
I think that's Jesus doesn't like to use it. He's a stickler when it comes to his influence.
Why would I want to save my level 9 unit? It's only level 9. Drives me fucking mad. Especially when they're like, oh, I want to play on a large map. And then Space Marine's beeline straight to his base, and then his army's got a mad wander to the left. He's like, I can't get back in time, so I'm dead. Space Marine's OP. Well, you could have literally teleported your entire army on. Anyway, sure.
Well, I mean, you have a strategy. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
I'm just saying that some strategies require you to take into consideration the size of the map.
Yeah, I took a real risk going pure science on that last map because that was a tiny ass map.
Yeah, if you went like mega science on a small map and they just bum rushed you.
Yeah, and like
We tried to bomb rush him.
right now I'm doing the opposite. I'm going for like a bigger army in the early game than going science.
There's a lot of robots between you and us. I'm going infantry. I have actually never done this before, I think.
Wildlife is happening so much, I might get a blood clot in my brain soon.
Thanks for the info, but no worries. We will win or die trying.
So let me get this straight. The fix the spawn was literally a bug. So every time you kill something, you still spawn a unit, yeah?
Yeah, but there's a downside. There's a small chance that my MOP might change into a demon or a chaos spawn, which
Yeah, but that's like 7% chance.
well, it's happened to me quite a few times, and then
Well, yeah. If you're building the army of Mordor, if you're
the more
doing that,
that's funny.
and he's always touching them last, it's going to happen. You know what's really annoying? We're sieging like a city. We're devastated. When we're devastated, it's turned into bombs or whatever. Well, that's that tactic out of win.
I don't understand how I used to be able to do this. I'm almost positive I used to be able to have a dreadnought out the gate by turn 35.
Or you're playing in faster speed.
Maybe.
See, this is the thing.
But you know, my strategy wouldn't be working right now if I wasn't emphasizing a third base power city, like because if you don't get that power city, you'll just get killed with the energy, and then you'll go in so much negative energy that all your bases will produce only half and be slowed by half, which kills you.
I think you should just go 5 bases, build power plants, and just build an army of spawns.
Well, no. If you go a fourth base, not only does it cost too much to even found, then the loyalty hit will be just crazy.
No one cares about loyalty. It's multiplayer. No one ever cares about loyalty.
Wow, you really scanned my base, huh?
Oh, you could see that?
Oh yeah.
But apparently the YouTube video is too shit. Oh, I see it now.
Here I thought I was being all stealthy and shit.
No, everyone sees it.
Oh, that's kind of weak then. Then I have to be careful where I do it. Because I was just sitting here thinking it would be great to scan ahead of our army. But that doesn't sound like a very good idea.
I mean, you can scan forests so you can see if anything in the forest is needed at that range. Something like that. That's the best you can.
Yeah. And yeah. It's just not as good as I thought.
Ah, well, you know, Space Marines, they can only have one say. Why wouldn't they have any benefits at all? Like, I really don't get it. They should get, like, an auxiliary barrack. An auxiliary barrack. And should get, like, a fast attack builds, like, land speed or something. Because you just can't build enough stuff.
Well, you can if you go late enough, but then the enemy can too.
Yeah, but it can do it 3 bases as much.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like your 1 base is defeated 3 times the economy.
Yeah, this Cry claims that he can really play Space Marines very well, but I mean,
Yeah, he can because he just goes for the throat straight away and tries to kill people.
Yeah,
oh,
I'm pretty ruthless. I take no prisoners when I play Space Marines.
And like every time your city gets hit, your loyalty goes down. Makes things take longer to build. That's the you've got to be offensive to be defensive as Space Marine because like that's everything.
I want to heal that guy, but trying to
What's
figure
the
this
worst
out.
that could happen?
Oh, way too many robots. Okay.
yeah, good to hear.
Gonna have to wait for my other hero to come out.
What do you mean, Nick?
So we are not going this. Although I could sneak and just grab that. That's probably a good option.
So where are you from then, Des Cry Gaming?
I'm from New York, but I'm my home country is Canada, but I live in New York.
You're Canadian and you moved to America.
Yeah.
You should apologize for that.
Yeah. Yeah. You should be as apologetic as Virus until people start moaning and then losing their shit.
Yeah. There are rude Canadians out there, you know.
I don't fucking believe you. Every Canadian I've met, that was practically like.
But they're hard to find. Yeah, it's true.
Have to seek them out, Frodo.
They hide them.
Yeah, well, you know, the Leighton National Treasure Den, eh? Oh, that's a nice tile. That looks like a good tile for a new base.
So we've got a lot of outposts.
I just seriously irritated that you've got more bases than the Orcs would have over the town. And if you really wanted, you could have a fourth.
Nah, I think it would hurt my economy too much.
Do it, do it. You just need a loyalty orc and you're fine.
But I like that they nerfed the Siren Caster. That's much more acceptable now. 2 loyalty and 10%.
I don't like that they reduced Devastator squads from 4 to 3.
Well, that's old news. Where have you been?
Under my bridge with the other trolls.
What are those little toys called with the bright coloured beards? Is that what you are?
Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, but I have no idea what they're called.
So he's out in 2. 1, 2, 3. We put him here.
Oh, plus 2 now. That's big. Very.
We're gonna have to
Get good.
take something off here. I'm not liking my power right now. I like to be
No.
positive.
But you're not building any resource. Are you?
Right here, we're stacking power.
The hour has rolled by. I can see how much time I've actually logged now.
I'll go to 5. I usually like to build population at 5.
Population at 5.
All right. Do we have armor? Yes, we do. These guys can come for the ride. Okay. we are going to get rid of that. Actually, what's more important?
Fourth base.
Fifth base.
Fourth base is not happening. That would be a good food tile, but
Give you more power.
See how low your loyalty can go. Like, is it really capped at 50?
No, the effect is counted.
Yeah, but has anyone ever checked? You should be the first.
It's like, seriously, there's people in multiplayer just don't build it. Like, I've seen people go like as low as 18 loyalty and still win.
God damn.
It's like, well, if you do the math, if you really crunch the numbers, it really depends on the tile.
no, you really take a beating at 4 bases. I've tested it out. It's definitely not worth it. It's only worth it once you build the loyalty buildings up, and if you had a bunch of loyalty artifacts out, then fourth base is beneficial. But unless you're Tyranids and you get that special research upgrade, then you could do 4 bases.
Tyranids can get Grey Matter, and then they can get a Flying Hive Tower, and having 4 bases, part of like having 3
Yeah,
bases.
Tyranids definitely could do 4 bases under those conditions.
But that's late game, and that's proper like.
Well, I mean, if you prioritize research and you kill a lot of units to get research, you can get there pretty quick.
No, they've made the Flying Hive Tyrant really.
I used to play a lot of Tyranids back in the day.
No, they've changed the cost on the Heroes of Tyrants. Like, it is ridiculously expensive just to get one.
We're gonna go altar and get rid of the slave mines because we have way too much ore. And then I could buy stuff for this guy.
Well, you can just build more tanks.
Seems to me they made all the heroes cost way more if you double.
Yeah, but the thing with a Flying Hive Tyrant is it gives you +6 loyalty for every save, so.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, pretty ridiculous. And the Grey Matter research upgrade halves the costs of founding new cities and the loyalty penalty for having new cities. So you could, if you had both, you could potentially go to 5 base.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but it is like late game, and don't forget, founding it costs more every time. So
Yeah. Even so, man, imagine getting a 5 base economy rolling. It would just be insane.
Now, is Skaven, do you know, like, if I have my Chaos Lord near my MOP, does that decrease the chances of it changing into a Chaos or Demon Prince?
no, it doesn't affect it.
Oh, because I can't remember who said in Discord that it did, and I was like, well, how does that work?
Yeah, how would that? I mean,
It'd be a cool idea, though, to maybe add that into the game.
unless it like it can be a spawn or you can get the boon thing. Can't you get the boon skill level?
Yeah, but with that, I don't know. It seems that the way that they programmed it seems the boons are so hard because I got a level 3 boon on my Chaos Lord and it hardly ever procced for me. Like I would say 1 out of 10 times it would proc,
What
which
does
is
the boon do?
which is like really bad. Consider you have to kill a unit for it to proc.
It's basically like a permanent buff to a unit. I mean, the way you can cheese it is by having a Chaos Lord and a Demon Prince. And the Demon Prince can do the you have a boon thing. and gets buffed by the Chaos Lord. But no one builds Demon Princes, so then you're relying on accidentally getting one. And getting a boon that you actually give a shit about. Because some of it is like extra hit point.
Man, it's so mucky here in Denmark.
Grows in 2. Okay. Grows in 6.
Now here's the thing, do you think if the wildlife was dense, it'd make the Master of Possession less beer? Because yeah, you'd still be able to take over units.
No.
But here's the thing, right? Well, yeah, it is pretty strong actually, now that I think of it. But things can go wrong though, like if he changes or say you can't get a power station, then your economy's not going to...
Because with the more wildlife, then you definitely wouldn't be trying to spawn everything. I don't, it's hard to figure out if more wildlife is good or bad anymore. Simply because, like, they've buffed the orcs now. The WAG is awesome.
Well, I got this little hound cornered. He's not going anywhere.
Chasing puppies.
I think all in all, like Gladius has come a long way from like a year or 2 years ago. Like it's gone through a lot of changes. If you look at, I don't know if you were around when they first launched it.
I was.
I got the game when I first launched, but I joined the modders group and they told me this Discord existed. So like before then, I used it. Because I did a couple of mods for the original Gladius. I can't be asked to do.
You did? What mods?
Just to change some resources and stuff, so make it a bit more interesting.
Okay. Don't think I ever saw those.
You can make the resource tiles so that you can actually like build stuff on them and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
No,
so you've got a loyalty tile there.
I'm scared to kill this with my Chaos Lord. I feel like it's gonna transform on me. But then I don't want to get hit. Okay, you know what? Let's just... Don't change, don't change. Oh, that was close. I thought we were screwed.
Yeah, like I said, it's like a 7%. But that's the thing, it seems to just be 7. Like no way to up or down.
Do we want to engage this? Sure. So I'm gonna go the boon route. We'll see how that works for me. And
Why do you think it'll be the next race?
say that again?
What do you think will be the next DLC?
I think that, yeah, I think I'm pretty sure they're gonna go Eldar. I think a lot of people want Eldar next.
I noticed that since the last, I don't know, since the Chaos DLC maybe, since I started playing again anyway, the monsters have started to reference Eldar in their comments. Like the units will make little comments. Sometimes they're starting to talk about Eldar now. So I consider it pretty much confirmed that it's gonna be Eldar.
I was kind of surprised they went Chaos Marines since they're kind of similar to Space Marines.
Yeah, but they've done them different and way better.
I don't know. I prefer Space Marines.
You prefer one base to 3?
Yes. Well, because I like the tools that Space Marines has.
Like what?
I like Space Marines.
Like like they have orbital strike, orbital drop, scan. They've got good edicts.
Okay, in PvP, have you ever used orbital drop?
Yeah, definitely.
What game turn was it?
I have some on my YouTube channel. They're like older ones. If you
I'm not playing that game much on it. I could do that one. If you look hard enough, you'll find what you're looking for.
Alright. They're gonna mostly go for these guys.
Is Danish land the surface of the sun as well?
Yeah. I mean, that's like obvious question deserves obvious answer.
Well, how is it obvious? I don't know. You don't require boiling hot climate to make.
Well, true. I could be a white dwarf.
You need a slayer.
For a while, I ran around with a mohawk to fit the beard. I actually kind of looked like a slayer.
So, which race do you think is best in Chaos then?
Who you asking?
You.
Well, I prefer Space Marines, but I think Tyranids can be really powerful, especially if like you know how to control your units and economy wise, research wise, unit wise, Tyranids is really strong if you know what you're doing with them. And then like I said, Space Marine is very strong in certain situations too, but again, you got to know how to apply that in an actual game. They suck if you don't take advantage of some of their things that they have. I think Necrons is still very strong.
The thing with the Necrons is you're completely at the mercy of the RNG because you get a shit tomb location, that's it, you got a shit tomb location. And I've been going on about this for fucking months.
I just got 12 tiles of pure water.
Yeah, it's actually kind of hilarious.
I've been trying to convince the devs to make it so that you can settle any tile next to it.
That would be great, but yeah, another thing that would be great was if they'd actually get rid of the water in one of the settings.
Well, you can if you set a landmaster really high, generally.
No, that's what we did.
Yeah, but you have to set water to very low as well.
Oh. Because there's like a massive lake and Ulysses is basically Well, he needs a fucking rowboat.
Row, 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 you skeleton.
Rustily.
Well, you know, maybe you'll get lucky, and by the time he gets to it, you'll have sorted out defense. Although maybe not. Like, do Necrons even have an early game flyer?
Not really.
What I do think the devs should do is lower the tech for flyers. That would make it where it's more viable.
So neglected in the game.
The flyers are too far in the tech tree. I think they need to be like down maybe one more tech.
Yeah, the Necron only has a
Because
decent fly.
I've played a lot of PvP games and it's like a magical unicorn if you see a flyer.
I believe it. You should
It's
see
like,
my
oh my
Necron
gosh, a
build.
flyer.
My Necron build comes online at turn 100. But if I can hold on for 100 turns, it's devastating.
Big ass.
It's a big ask. It's a really big ask.
I don't want to kill this. Shoot. Wait. Dang it. Okay, here we go.
Go. Fuck it up, boy.
Oh crap. Oh, I got armor.
As long as you don't get fenced again, there's nothing fishy going on.
Let's see. 4, okay. Kinda need, let's see. Could you, how many Havocs should I go? I'm gonna get 2, yeah, 3 would probably be.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Well, hello there. Your Lord and Savior, the Chaos God's calling. Okay.
All right. Want to go heal. Hmm. You know what? I think I'm just gonna disband this one. My power is kind of not great.
Yes, too.
Oh, there's a trader up there. That's pretty good. That will be good. But Warp Forge, yeah. So require 6. Let's go. Shoot. Let's get the food. Are you typing an essay?
Yeah. Sorry, we're plotting your demise.
No, it's all good.
Was that draw me to the bottom left corner and then tap from the top right, yeah?
I really shouldn't say, should I? No, we're just talking about where to meet up and stuff. The thing is, we should probably have made it a priority to meet up, but we didn't. So if you were really smart, you would push right now.
Skaven, you're kind of silent right now.
Sorry?
He's working. At
He's
least that
what-
was it.
What do you say? I think I've done more work on my vodka than work for doing it again.
Oh, next time just send it to me. You can work and I can drink.
I need a job as a vodka taster, that's what I need.
Oh my god. I once had a girlfriend whose dad owned a liquor storehouse, like you know, a place that imported liquor and sold it to shops.
That sounds great.
Yeah, so we got it tax free. And like, it was insane. Holy shit, we drank so fucking much.
Sorry. another one.
Like here in Denmark, a decent, not decent, but like a not completely horrible bottle of booze is about $18.
$18.
Yeah, we paid 10.
The fuck?
It's because of taxes.
What kind of booze are we talking here?
Liquid gold, of course, but no, like just fucking vodka or whatever. Like a bottle of Smirnoff is about $18.
Yeah, I swear it was better when I was younger.
I feel the exact same way.
Like, I drink Absolute vodka now, so...
Wow.
Go over to the Swedes.
Okay, this is some bullshit.
Man, I don't know why, it's always on discount here. They import it and then just discount it. It's like, yeah, it works for me.
You should call our games 2 versus 2.
Yeah, pretty much.
2 versus... Why is the AI fucking you that bad?
Yeah, the AI is being really horrible.
It's because I'm chaos.
I
I'm
just
telling
did an
you.
orbital scan to like see where we stood in terms of connecting, and there's like it's just a massive block of wildlife in between us.
Oh, right. Yeah, another thing about the bigger maps is, like, if it says the map should have 4 players, where the 4th player will spawn, it'll, like, throw an extra 12 wildlife.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't have thought that the extra player would spawn right here, but apparently, that's what
Well,
would have happened.
I don't know which section you're on about, but yeah.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hybrids, and 1, 2, 3 Captain Devils, and an Enslaver. I mean, we can kill this shit, no problem, but can we kill it in time?
Dun, dun, dun.
Tune in next week.
Chaos for a season. But would he tell the truth?
Probably not. I'm sure shit wouldn't. Oh, but he just took a tile right next to me, so now I know where he is. Ulysses, you need to forget about those fucking Catachan devils and come help me right now. Because
Does it have recall?
it's not relevant to this situation. It's me he needs to come to.
Yeah, but in co-op it works on anyone's base.
It does?
You could teleport to your base with his troops.
I didn't know that.
Shit, I didn't know that
it's
either.
fucking skill, so no one fucking knows it.
I thought it only worked on their own base.
You'd think that, wouldn't you? I played a game with a new one, and you were like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna die," and I was like, "It's fine." I let him get like right on top of his base, and then I was just like beaming in the help. And he was like, "What the fuck?" And I just filled all his base to my troops.
Nice. Yeah, that would be kind of a win right now, actually.
I mean, I presume that wasn't a bug.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
It's just a shame you can't do it with a heavy. So that'd be funny. See an obelisk materialize in front of you. Well, I thought we were going to win, boys, but apparently not. So why did you move to America from Canada?
I married an American.
Dude, I'm so sorry.
Your girlfriend's vicious.
No, she's cool.
Oh, I'm sorry. We shouldn't be like. Not
Well,
everyone thinks it's very funny to be made fun of, so I'm sorry about that.
I don't have to say we're making fun of him. We're just saying that Canadians are nicer than Americans. Really.
Pretty much. I got into this habit recently of calling them Americans. That didn't go down well.
We mean Khan as in like Genghis Khan. Khan as in can do. Or... And
Like that.
Europeans annoy me because they're so fucking negative.
Not wrong.
Oh man, we can't do anything. Like, really? How did you build a fucking city and an empire? Great. You can grow up.
Well, America still hasn't managed to build a world global empire. Like, the sun literally never set on the British Empire.
Yeah, I know.
Also, it amuses me very, very much that Americans are like the only ones who overthrew empire and the only ones still using the fucking imperial unit system.
Because secretly we're going to invade. Look, Merkel's kid is half American, and now we've got legitimacy to run for presidency in America.
Nice.
So you could have someone who runs for presidency in America who is entitled to be king of England. How fucking scary is that?
Oh man. I don't need. Dude, no.
We're getting the colony back together, boys. We could just ask Canada to join. They probably wanted it.
Leave my fortress alone.
Ooh,
No.
it's the first move. Did you even Overwatch?
No, it didn't. I don't know why.
Are you sure his health bar just went down like 0.3? Or did it shoot wildlife last turn or something?
I'm getting wrecked by the wildlife here.
Kinda feels like challenge mode. How many people does it take to kill him?
Oh, hi. You really were just one step behind me, huh? Well, that's delightful.
Are there no choke points on them? Looks pretty open.
Where's your Necron friend? He's gonna just let you die? Or is he?
It's waiting to come in. He's waiting to see how many troops you've got. They'll come in. They do the American thing. Like, I come in at the last minute and I take all the glory. Yeah?
We won World War II!
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, they did rebuild the entirety of Europe, so fuck it, they can take the credit if they want.
Did they?
You never heard of the Marshall Plan?
This. I wouldn't say they rebuilt.
Basically, they paid to rebuild, well, all of Western Europe.
Yeah, that's not the West. Nothing wrong.
Well, the USSR, well, it was part of the agreement when they split the when they split Europe in East and West. The USSR wanted to do the East Bloc, and America wanted to do the West Bloc, and we got the better end of that deal.
Did you? I mean, I'm in England, so we didn't get any deal. Well, we didn't get fucked like everyone else did.
England was a fucking pile of rubble after World War II. Like, all your cities are all bumped to shit. The Marshall Plan paid to rebuild them all.
In England? I don't think so.
Oh yes. Check your history books. And it becomes a demon spawn. Yes, it did. That is so broken, man. You cannot say that's not broken.
It's not broken.
Sacrificing the AI for chaos spawns. Okay.
Uh,
Come on, make some hand. I like that.
Yeah, basically the Marshall Plan was to give a load of money to some boring and they wasted it. I mean,
whoa, there you are.
if you want to talk about actually rebuilding, that wasn't the case. Yes, they did it 10. To give the money to the wrong people.
Movement 7.
Okay, well, that's not what I was taught in school, at least.
No, they gave it to the Labour government and basically fucking wasted it.
What did they waste it on them?
The politics in England is kind of fucking dodgy, and basically the Labour Party only ever cares about being in power, so they basically use the money to try and promote Labour to try and stay in power. Which is pretty much what the last Labour government did as well, and that's why we have no fucking money reserves at the moment.
Yeah.
And then everyone hates the Conservatives because they're like, you gotta save money so that we have a backup in case something's wrong. And then everyone's like, fucking Conservatives, why do we have to save money? I don't know, so we don't end up being the next Africa.
Well, it would have helped if you didn't leave the EU. Because, like, I mean, I know the spiel that went on in the UK media at the time, but the fact is you get a lot more money out of the EU than you put in. You just have to factor in all your actual industries instead of just cherry picking your numbers.
You can say that, but it's not about that. I could have a really long, deep discussion with you about why Brexit's going to happen, but I don't think it's really appropriate.
Song? The Chaos Lord is gonna eat your captain alive.
I just realized that, yes.
That's not fair.
Yeah, he's gonna devour. Unless you had a stun grenade, but...
I don't have shit. Yeah,
Tomb Blades. That's what I like to see. Good old Tomb Blades.
0.8 damage.
Yeah, it's just ludicrous.
Yeah, Space Marine's got all the buffs. Totally balanced. The superiority of having a single base.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see I've been producing units non-stop, so that's really helped me.
Can't. I presume you have. Why
Well,
would
at this point, I think I could have had 2 dreadnoughts out, maybe 3. That would have actually mattered.
Never used the dreadnoughts as Space Marines, to be honest.
Oh my god, man. Actually, when I was not quite as bad with Space Marines as I am now, Orbital dropping in 6 dreadnoughts around the city and just going ham. That was like instant death.
Oh yeah, if you've got the drop pod and attack. Yeah.
You can't drop pod and attack on the same turn with dreadnoughts, sadly, but if you have 6 on them, then you can probably survive a turn, especially if the army is elsewhere. No, but the trick is you send up a scout bike, like you engage the army somewhere, and then you worm around with the scout bike who keeps dropping scans, and then when you find the city, you just orbital dropping around it, and boom. See what's up?
I was gonna say, am I hearing things or is there a cat?
No, I'm just abusing an info.
Okay. Chaos would approve.
Yeah, I know. I'm hoping to ameliorate them so they don't kill me right now. You hear that, Chaos? Please don't kill me.
It's very tempting.
Question is, how many Necron units are there around that corner?
Oh god, I could answer but then I'd start crying.
I'm still looking at the map. How many minutes do I have?
Got 53 seconds.
That's good.
Tick. Top. Tick.
Tick.
Top.
Top.
Do you have the upgrade that ignores cover?
Don't tell him.
No, you don't.
If I tell him, he'll just make it sound even harder to win.
Yeah, I would wait for your ignore cover thing, but it's up to you. Well, what you could do is save your army, let Snog's army die graciously.
Snog? Just call me son, please. Don't call me Snog. That's like something you don't want to say.
Song, sorry.
Snog. Oh my god, I can just imagine like getting out of bed in the morning and like sticking your foot into your slipper and you're stepping on Snog and it's like going like snogging up between your toes.
What do I want to do here?
Warm Snog. Yeah.
I kind of want to kill this tower. Because you'll just heal with your dude, so...
Holy fuck sticks. Dude, you do more damage than a bloody orc not does.
Yeah.
I don't. You are just out econ me so extremely hard.
His econ's in the minus.
Yeah, but somehow he's managed to fully kit out heroes and.
Yeah, but that's what's like kind of crushing his economy. So like, if you could somehow destroy his entire army.
Wait till you see the game stats in a minute when this is over.
And you're a 3v1.
I'm sitting at 25 requisition per turn, 18 science per turn, and 16 influence per turn, and I'm at negative power.
You're at negative power.
Yeah.
I think mine's at 1 bit.
We need Skaven's wisdom or we're gonna lose this.
Can't see what you can see. I can only see the guy who's destroying you. Like, well, my advice is survive.
Let's Too little, too late, mate.
The Emperor protects.
Evidently, he doesn't. He's like busy doing something else.
Alright, and the Emperor has favorites.
Yeah. Guess Blood Angels isn't among his favorite sons.
Oh, they are.
Sorry, boys. I liked Horus more.
Smart. Who hosted?
Wow. Gross.
Who's been a wildlife?
Oh crap.
So, annoyed me, so I shall kill you.
We have 7 units between us.
Ah.
It's
Yes. 1, 2.
It's gonna be 4 turns before we get another unit.
He's got 10 on the front line.
Yeah. Like, I mean, next turn we're gonna have 4 units.
Yeah, my power is getting a little bit out of control here.
Yeah, he's at minus 9 power.
Oh wow, I cry.
Well, if it gets to 0, he's kind of fucked on building it.
Yeah, well,
And he's only got a reserve of 56. So basically, he's got 6 turns and he's out of power.
Well, I have a power thing building in 2.
Yeah, but even if you go on building it, minus 9, man.
Yeah.
You need 2 building. And you need positive loyalty.
Ah, there's Necron. Okay.
There's no Necrons. They're not here.
you see nothing. Never mind that green death ray.
Soon I'm gonna put the Doomsday
Yeah, fail mode. Woohoo!
Before or after the game ends?
Yeah, that's the question.
I don't think you'll get a Doomsday Arc out in time for this to not be over before then.
Go on, if you die fast enough, you can try again and I'll jump.
Yeah, okay, if you rapid rise the Doom Arc, if you can do that, maybe you can get it out and actually into the game before it's over.
Yeah, you might want to actually have some troops on. You know, like top tip, soldiers win wars.
Can you heal my tactical squad? Nope, you're healing some cooldown. Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Only tactical squads.
Skaven, what do we do?
Move into the trees.
I don't know about that.
No, seriously, move into 1121 and 1222.
God no. Why would you cut that? I'd just try and get to him. There's no point fighting him in the like, don't fight him in the tree. Make him come out of the tree.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Unity should move to tile 1121 and tile 1222.
Dude,
If-
I'm that nerd, where is it? At this game yet?
It's like to the west of the 2 hybrids.
Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra. Oh shit. This is a joke, man.
Yeah, it is a joke, dude. The whole thing is a joke, don't you get it?
Yeah, well.
I'm serious.
Look!
No, not that tile, man. The other one.
So has red and green played much, Gladys?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I've played a lot. I just haven't played in a long time. Ulysses has the best excuse. He's hardly played it.
Nice running away there.
Wow. The Chaos Lord really hits like a truck.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It really is.
Yeah, with 11 armor, yeah, it's a bit ridiculous he hits that hard.
Well, they can get like 50% damage reduction on acid. Like. And then there's the bullshit hero anyway.
Why didn't you just kill my commander? Or my captain?
Because I can't.
Yeah, well, you got in your own way. But if you had moved your two heroes up, they could have tag teamed me.
So he's just bogging you down with shit while he kills everything else you.
Yeah. It feels like cruel and unusual to draw it out like that.
There you go, he's attacked you for 0.000001. Man, you guys queuing stuff as well. I can't stand queuing.
Can't stand what?
Queuing units though.
Oh. Do I have any queued up? No, I don't.
No, I can't see yours. I'm looking at a guy who's killing you.
Oh. Yeah,
Queuing
well, I don't
queue.
have anything queued up. I am, however, producing everything I possibly can.
Oh my,
So-
minus 11 energy? Yikes.
I'm a negative 4 man.
Trying to make a run for it?
How long till your power's built? That's kind of tanking like fuck. So like, this is the thing.
Ulysses, do not push forward. Do not push forward, man.
Do it. Think what would Khan do? Oh. Buffing the hero with another hero.
Oh, it has self-repair. Of course it does.
Yeah, the rhinos are bullshit. And this is after they've been nerfed as well.
Oh my god.
You can win a game with these rhinos.
Oh my god, I wish I'd played them on release.
Yeah, man. I played a 6-player free-for-all, and I spawned next to the Tyrannic player, and in our entire war, I lost 1 Rhino unit. Because I just used them to body block and cycle shit off the front lines and heal, and
I believe it.
they had twice a hit point. Basically because they had 2 models, now they're not 1.
Well, the good news is he's killing the wildlife, so...
And spawning them.
Try
I
and
was just about to say the bad news is he's probably making a chaos spawn every time he does it.
well, he's only at -5 in it. Stop giving him power tiles.
I'm not really in a position to do that, no.
I don't want excuses, Europe. Can't possibly do that. Sounds like work.
Do you know how we lost World War II?
Surrendering.
Well, it's even worse than that. Due to some political shenanigans, we had basically fired our entire army just when the Germans came for us. So what remained of our army was like, I don't know, Ulysses may be able to correct me, but I think about 300 people or something. And they had a single light machine gun.
I'm sorry, but that sounds like, if that were today, like, they'd be like, oh my god, it was political hacking online. Made everyone quit the army.
No, but they literally fired the entire army, and then they, like, what remained had a single light machine gun between them. Otherwise, they just had like old school rifles, right? And they weren't told that Denmark had surrendered, so they did a brave last stand at the border between Denmark and Germany, and they got like killed to a man. And Denmark had already surrendered, so these 300 idiots just attacked a tank battalion rolling over the border.
Hey,
And-
at least they were loyal.
Yeah, they were fucking brave.
It's better than being the other way around. The country had not surrendered, but the army went, you know what, fuck it.
I suppose. I'm not really sure they saw it that way, but...
The reason like England and France are so salty because we were like, I know you're surrendering, but can you just like, can all your submarines just defect and like shit, join us? And they were like, we can't do that. We've already agreed we won't. We're gonna park them all in the harbour and surrender. And they were like, right, so your entire fleet's gonna be docked, is it? Yeah. Okay. We'll go fucking bomb it. And that's what we did. That's why the French are pissy towards England. Because let's be honest, the Germans were just going to take that fleet and use it themselves anyway, weren't they?
Yeah. Well, that's not why the French are pissy towards the English. You guys have like a 1,000-year-long history of war and interbreeding.
Well, I think that's the most current gripe.
Yeah, but like your history is basically, well, basically for as long as you've been a coherent nation, you have been stabbing friends in the back and getting stabbed in the back by friends. And the thing is, you've all been blood relatives while you did it, so it's been one big happy family.
I feel like, you know what, I did not expect.
But Denmark and Sweden has done the same, and we have done it for way, way longer. Denmark and Sweden are actually the two countries on the planet who have fought more wars together, like with each other, than any other two nations in the history of the world has fought a wars in total.
It's a weird country. I kind of understand where you're coming from. They're just strange. Oh, rip captain.
Yeah. It was gonna happen. I expected it to happen sooner.
Well, yeah, it is. Well, no, he was being careful and so that he didn't just fall into a massive trap. No, apparently this next one here is down here on his own.
Yeah, I think Genesis may have forgotten to move him.
he can pick up the bits in a vacuum cleaner in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got some power issues here.
Yeah, your economy is going to be fucked in like 6 turns. So see, this is what we were talking about. Like in 6 turns,
I got too many chaos spawn.
he's going to have to like do something or sell some spawn. See, so if you'd have kept your troops alive, you got an opportunity there. But, yeah. Do you even know where his base is? I'm not sure I've seen it on the map.
Yeah, it's over here.
Yeah. You are kind of screwed if you have the troops.
What do I want to do here? Probably go towards his base. Yeah.
I might have another one though. Oh no, wait, Space Marine.
Rub it in, why don't you?
What's the point? Everyone's like, oh, Space Marine don't need buffing. Yeah, okay, they can just die where they are then, yeah.
Space Marines need like an pop growth increase or something.
They need something. I don't even.
But I shouldn't talk because I'm really fucking bad at this game, so I might just be making them look horrible, but I mean, Necrons feel a lot stronger.
I think everything feels stronger compared to Marine.
Yeah, but I'm not really in a position to say, right?
I don't know, man. Like, I'm good versus my friends, but then when I play versus guys in this server,
Yeah.
I think I play on too many different settings. I think that's time to get all fucked.
Yeah, I had a friend who insisted on playing on max loyalty or something like that, and it was killing my game, man. Teaching me the worst habits.
I mean, if you want a quick crash to Lotster Army, commit. But no.
Yeah, but he wanted a long, slow game. He didn't want to set the game speed up. No, he just wanted high loyalty.
High loyalty. You know, what race was he playing?
You can probably guess.
Chaos.
No, this was before Chaos.
Tyranids.
Astra Militarum.
Astra Militarum for the tanks, baby.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it 'cause it's so filthy.
Kinda is, yeah. Maybe if Space Marines had something equivalent to the rapid rise function or something, that would really help.
But I'd say if I had to give you guys criticism, you didn't combine your forces like
No,
you
like you told us to 10
well-
times. We should have.
like Sung, you kind of went in, got killed, and then your ally came in after. So it's like
And got killed trying to save me, yeah.
And then as it came in, you were like, no, run away.
Yeah.
He's like, it's great that you finally got here. Now run off.
Yeah. But I mean, this way lies death. All he can do is try to out-turtle you at this point. And I mean, I'm dead. It's just a formality.
See, that's it. I think with Space Marine, you should be able to resell. You know, if your main base is Detroit, I think you should just go plump for one. Like, as long as you've got AU in the battlefield. Yeah, Rick, took your loyalty done. No Necrons stood in your base defending you? No?
Ow, they have long range, huh?
Havocs.
Yeah, he's just gonna bring up long range units and Shelly. You're all
Yeah.
ever gonna help, like now is the time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, he's not coming for you, Ulysses. I don't know if you can get down there fast enough for it to matter, but I don't think you can. I think you should stay where you are and build your army. But I was right to tell Ulysses to run away. If he had stayed, he would have died.
Yeah, but if he'd have garrisoned your base, like,
I was trying to walk around and go up to Ulysses, but then I would have lost my base, right? So
yeah,
I didn't really think that through.
you don't abandon your base, that's the thing.
Don't you lose your units? Don't they turn neutral?
If you die, he'll get your units.
Oh. Well, fuck, then I should have just walked my units up to him.
Start drop putting him straight to his base. Fuck you, Chaos.
I don't have drop pods, man. I have been trying to pump out infantry and it has not worked.
Yeah, you need heroes.
Yeah,
And then like something that does serious damage to Battle Arrow.
I need heroes and dreadnoughts. I also need to make my economy work. Yeah, my city's dead. He doesn't even care about my troops anymore.
Well, yeah, because once you start sieging the city, like, else you'll get a pan and then can't build anything.
Okay, he's got more of an army than I thought he did.
Yeah. And his economy is starting to stabilise now as well, so... Well, that's the thing, you kill his units and his economy is stabilised. So it's like...
Yeah, we didn't kill his units, he just built up his economy.
Yeah, but you're gonna kill the spawns of the north, aren't you?
I don't think we have killed even one of his units.
Really?
Yeah, really. I haven't.
No, but...
Not for like a prime.
You think the Necrons will be able to hold him off, any? What's it, easy left?
Kind of need food right now. Well, my
Thank
power
you.
situation is sort of under control.
Thank you, neutral unit. That was the perfect spot for you.
Yeah, all you need to do is like lose one unit and your power's sorted. You know, considering this wildlife. Probably not.
My God, Ulysses, your economy is even worse than mine.
I mean, yours is only better being beaten to death.
How much upkeep are these guys? 1.5.
So a rematch then?
No, it's too late for a rematch for me. I need to sleep.
Ah,
It's 2 in the morning.
I'm in Europe as well, man.
Yeah, I can tell by the accent.
I wonder what happens with like the upkeep when he gets.
I do not know. I do not know. But he turned green. My unit, my solitary unit. Oh, I actually had 2.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, that's OP.
Yeah, man, I just increased the size of Ulysses' army by 50%.
Do you guys want to call the game, or you want to keep going?
Up to Ulysses.
All right.
Ulysses?
He's asleep.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe he went for pee or something.
Oh, I guess all your resource tiles as well. That's interesting.
Ulysses? The fuck?
Oh, he's minimized the game. He's loading his hack.
Nah, he's moving his units.
Hey, on the stream I saw it. Flipped off and on again. There's probably a stream delay.
I can't believe I was able to do that.
Well, you survived for 50 turns.
What actually does a Boon of Chaos do?
There's several different ones. Or it can be like adding hit points or something like that. I think you have to research them first.
No, it's a level up for Chaos Lords.
Yeah, it's a chance to get a Chaos Boon, but if you research them, they got a high chance.
Ah, I see.
Like, if you research them, I think it's the Demon Prince can grant Chaos Boons. But no one builds them, so. But you usually get one by like. Nice -10 loyalty building you got there. Comes the Orbital Keyboard Assault.
Yeah, Orbital Keyboard Assault. That's the thing. It'll win us the game, yeah. Sorry, it's because my headset mic broke, so I'm forced to use my webcam mic, and it picks up everything that happens on the table.
I know what to do to my job.
Also, I'm kind of an idiot. I bought a really expensive keyboard a while back, and I was really glad and happy for it and stuff. And then I played a video game that made me rage out. And I kind of broke my keyboard. So now I'm on a 20-year-old IBM compatible keyboard that has rubber domes. And these rubber domes, they have hardened to like the consistency of fucking metal. So you need to pound the keyboard to do anything. Anyway, Unisys has pulled out of the game.
Oh, he's not in the game?
No.
So who am I playing? Am I playing the AI right now?
You are.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll surrender then.
Okay.
Yeah, win by defect.
Win by defect.
I mean, how's his army looking compared to mine?
He's got, let's see, he's got 3 Tomb Blades and 2 No, he's got 2 Tomb Blades and 2 Annihilation Badges. And he's got a Chaplain and a Tactical Squad. He has no chance, and they're all over the map, by the way.
Okay. Sure.
There's no point in you cleaning this up.
Alright, I want to surrender. Let's check the graph.
Thank you very much for the game.
Yeah, you guys could check the replay of the stream if you want to see what I did.
I'm definitely going to do that, yeah. But now I'm going to go to bed. Thank you again for the game, and
Yeah.
man, I hope you spank me in the tournament.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Never good. Well, I guess that's the end of that.